Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Melee. I am Detective Artemis and we'll get to the gentleman in just a second. But here at Movie Melee, we like to take a moment to thank all our subscribers because we hit 200. Oh yeah, 200. Nice work. Now let's go to Journey and KB because they want to show their gratitude as well.
Hey guys, I'm Journey.
And I'm Kay.
Thank you so much for helping us get to 200 subs.
Honestly guys, we appreciate it a lot, but what do YouTubers do when, they get 200 subbers?
I don't know. Food challenges? Oh, we can do a 200 nugget challenge.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's 100 each.
That's 100 each. Yeah. Can't do 200.
How many can we do? Well, here we are, eating 20 nuggets.
Couldn't even afford the combos. You know guys, if we have more subscribers, we might actually be able to afford 200 nuggets.
Well, here's to 200 subs. Thanks again, guys.
Thanks.
So yes, thank you to everyone who helped us get to 200. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe now. Share with your friends. Tell a few people. Tell them what funny stuff they're missing out on. Now, without further ado, let's get to the show. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Melee Mob to see all our movie news, reviews, and so much more. What's up everyone, I am the Gentleman and today I'll be reviewing Child's Play. But before we do that, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this wonderful channel. Now, with that in mind, ade dewey dem. Okay, now let's get something straight here. Dolls are fucking creepy as hell, with their soulless eyes, emotionless faces, and their porcelain bodies. It still surprises me how anyone can find them adorable, until of course, you wake up in the middle of the night to see them trying to steal your soul. Segway time. Originally, the concept of Chucky came from a line of dolls for boys in the 80s called My Buddy Doll. See any resemblance? The idea for him being a homicidal killer probably came from the legend of Robert the Doll, who was said to be the source of malevolent behavior to a kid and his family in the early 1900s. And of course, no one believed him. God, I hate that damn doll. Child's Play is about a boy named Andy who obsesses about getting a good guy doll. He eventually gets his wish, but to his surprise, his good guy doll contains the soul of a very bad guy. Haha, irony. Chucky begins his new murder spree by killing Andy's mom's friend because she didn't let him watch the news. Can't say that I blame him. I mean, I'd be the same way if someone didn't let me watch my Game of Thrones. The bastard isn't a bastard after all. Still, I hope Potter becomes king because he just can't fight a magical cock. Wait, how did we get here? Detective Norris shows up and starts to suspect Andy might be the one who killed Aunt Maggie, but Andy claims to not know anything until he sees a clue on Chucky's shoes. So he goes to Norris to solve the mystery, but of course, he doesn't believe him. If only he would have listened. Come to think of it, this movie kinda sounds like the plot of Fright Night. Supernatural shit happens to the kid, no one believes him until the very end. Funny enough, both of these movies have the same director and actor. The more you know. The next day, Andy ditches school and takes a train to the dangerous part of the city. I love this scene because no one even dares to bat an eye that a 6-year-old kid is on the train by himself with a dog going to the hood. No one stops him or even tries asking him where his parents are. They're just like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I got my own problems, pal. While Andy is taking a tinkle, Chucky goes to his old partner's house to get his revenge for leaving him behind at the beginning of the movie. Speaking of the beginning of the movie, apparently there was a deleted scene where Detective Norris dressed in drag to catch Charles Lee Ray. You can actually see him throw the dress away in the opening shot of the movie. Chucky kills Eddie by turning on the gas and then baiting him into shooting his gun to set off the explosion. Even though I'm pretty sure it would take much longer for the gas to fill the house, but whatever. If I can believe a talking possessed doll, then I really can't complain about logic. The cops come and take Andy into a psychiatric hospital. Meanwhile, Andy's mom finds out Chucky's secret, and to me, the best scene in the whole movie. It's also the first time we actually see him talk.
I said talk to me, damn it, or else I'm gonna throw you in the fire!
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
What a fucking potty mouth. Chucky escapes and Karen goes to Detective Norris to explain that Andy was right all along, but of course, he doesn't believe her, despite showing him a pretty gnarly bite mark. So she goes to a Skid Row-like place to find the peddler who sold her the doll in the first place. Norris gets a surprise when Chucky shows up in his backseat to go 2 for 2 on his revenge list. Chucky gets shot, which wounds him to his own surprise because prior to this, he thought he was invincible. Finally believing Karen, Norris goes to find her and saves her just at the right time as she's about to get attacked by the peddler. It's sad how they both nearly had to die before finally believing Andy, but then again, we wouldn't have a movie.
Mommy, I know who was on the kitchen counter.
Andy.
Who, Andy? Who?
Chucky.
Your doll?
Freaking out that his gunshot wound actually hurt him, Chucky goes to the voodoo priest who taught him the body swap chant, only to find out that the longer he stays in the body, the more human he becomes, and the only way to get out is to swap bodies with the first person he revealed his true self to, Andy. He then says something you can't really say nowadays.
I have a date with a 6-year-old boy.
Chucky mortally wounds John and leaves him right before Karen and Norris arrive. John tells them right before he dies that the only way you can kill Chucky is that you had to get him through the heart. Now our third act is set. Karen and Norris have to get Chucky before he swaps into Andy's body. They get to the apartment and interrupt Chucky's attempt at Andy in a pretty awesome sequence. Chucky gets thrown into the fire.
This is the end, friend.
Which is a nod to the foreshadowing from earlier. Chucky is burned to death and they all live happily ever after. Since his heart was not destroyed, he comes back a couple more times until he's finally shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. Putting him down for the count. And that's Child's Play. This is one of the most iconic horror franchises of all time. But why? There have been plenty of other killer doll movies before, so what makes this one different? The answer is simple. Chucky. Despite being the evil monster that he is, he actually has some comedic charm to the point where you actually want to see more of him. That award goes to actor Brad Dourif. With his legendary intensity that is now part of Chucky's character, he made a pretty basic story into something special and memorable. Even when the sequels progressively gotten worse, he still made them watchable and definitely deserves to be on the Mount Rushmore of horror icons. So as always, I'll be back soon with the new movie, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, do you agree with me, and what's your favorite Chucky moment? Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to this wonderful channel. I am the gentleman, I observe the world so we can all laugh at it. Bye bye.
Ugly doll. Fuck you.
Shot through the heart, and you're